We give you the facts, it's not what you think. Popeye Newsling, Young King, 1 yard, bless.
Good morning, Popeye. Grandma watch Popeyes every morning and every night.
What am I think? What am I think? You're listening to Popeye News Links. This is the Admiral Tibet who I represent, and remember, the time is so serious, cantankerous and dangerous. This is Popeye News Links.
People of Center, St. Mary and surrounding.
Yeah, watch Popeyes, mama.
Here is
Where I watch?
Popeye.
are you on exactly? If you are,
Greetings viewers and subscribers. In the news today, that female on your screen, her name is Derricka Rogas, but she's popularly known as Muffy. Muffy is living at Gravel Hill in the parish of KlLLING. Muffy, she has been missing since Tuesday, May 27. I want you to listen to this voice note that Muffy had sent to a family member on Tuesday. Listen this.
I go working about a half day. I just even somebody did come pick up one toner. That's why I go work. But Earle come for me, son, and him there. I just reach America too.
So you heard that? Muffy, she sent that voice note to a close family member on Tuesday afternoon, May 27. She told her family member that she was not supposed to go to work, but it's because someone came to pick up something. She closed off by saying Earle came to pick her up and she just reached Milk River. Listen again.
I go working about a half day. I just even somebody did come pick up one toner. That's why I go work. But Earle come for me, son, and him there. I just reach America too.
So there is the Earle that Muffy is talking about. His name is Othniel Mitchell. He's living at Milk River in the parish of KlLLING. We are learning that Earle is involved in a relationship with Muffy, and from all indication, Earle was the last person Muffy was known to be with. Muffy is missing, and our information is that when the police called Earle's phone yesterday, he told them that he was off the island. Muffy has not been seen or heard from since she was with Earle on Tuesday, and all calls to her cell phone have gone straight to voicemail. Something alright. More to come. In this next report, detectives at the St. Catherine South Police Division, they have arrested and charged Devon Hall, but he's popularly known as Reggie. Reggie is 39 years old and he's living at Marley Acres in the Sukaba Gardens area of Old Harbour in the parish of St. Catherine. Reggie, he has been charged for sexual touching of a child and grievous sexual assault. The allegation is that sometime in the latter part of last year, on 2 different occasions, Reggie, he went to his relative's home in the Old Harbour area where he saw his 9-year-old cousin. It is alleged that 39-year-old Reggie, he did certain things to his 9-year-old cousin and forced her to do certain things to him. A report was subsequently made to the police, who commenced investigations. Reggie, he was subsequently picked up and he was charged, so he'll be facing a judge shortly. Over in Trelawny, a 29-year-old uncle, he has been arrested and charged for raping his 11-year-old niece. His name is Rodane Earle. He's a 29-year-old forklift operator and he's living at Bueno in the parish of Trelawny. The allegation is that the uncle Rodane and his 11-year-old niece, they were living together in a family house but in different rooms. It is further alleged that on 2 different dates, Rodane, he went into his niece's room where he forcefully had intercourse with his 11-year-old niece. A report was made to the police, who commenced investigations, and Rodane, he was picked up and charged by the police. So he'll be facing a judge shortly. In this next report, detectives at the Savannalamar police station, they have arrested and charged a guy named Sheroy Bacchas. He's a 40-year-old higgler living at Seaton Crescent in the Sabanalamar area of Westmoreland. He has been charged for 1. Larceny by finding, 2. Simple larceny, and 3. Unauthorized use of access device. The allegation is that on Thursday, May 15, a security officer in her mid-20s, she was in the town of Sabanalamar when she lost her NCB debit card. Sheroy, he found the card and he proceeded to use it to make purchases at a number of business establishments. And just in case you're wondering how he used it without the PIN, he utilized the tap to pay option at the point of sales machine, so him didn't have to enter a PIN. Sheroy, he did a series of purchases amounting to a total of 242,000 Jamaican dollars. A report was made to the police, who commenced investigations. Video footages were viewed and Sheroy, he was picked up. We are told that Sheroy, he gave the police a caution statement admitting to the crimes. He was charged, so he'll be facing a judge shortly. In this next report, a lady, her name is Meredith Warf. She is a 42-year-old healthcare chief executive officer living at Madison in the state of Mississippi in the United States of America. Meredith is a licensed gun holder in the state of Mississippi, and we are told that Meredith, she owned a few guns. Last week, Wednesday, May 21, Meredith and other family members, they arrived in Jamaica via the Sangster International Airport. They arrived on a Delta flight from Hartsfield-Jackson International Airport in Atlanta, Georgia. Apparently, either knowingly or unknowingly, Meredith, she entered the island with a Rogas 9mm pistol loaded with 6 9mm rounds in her luggage. She and her family, they spent a week at a hotel in Hanover. Yesterday morning, Thursday, May 29, about 11:30, Meredith and her family, they checked in at the Sangster International Airport to board a flight back to Atlanta, Georgia. While they were going through security screening, anomalies were detected in a black and white shoulder bag. The bag was searched and it was found to contain the Rogas 9mm pistol loaded with 6 9mm rounds. Meredith, she was arrested and charged by the police. We are told that Meredith, she was taken to the St. James Parish Court yesterday afternoon, where she pleaded guilty for the offences. She was fined a total of 700,000 Jamaican dollars or 3 months in jail. The court fine was paid and Meredith, she was taken back to the Sangster International Airport, where she was allowed to board a flight back home. Without the gun, of course. Boy, may I tell you. In this next report, that man on your screen, his name is Paul Martin, but he was popularly known as Bobby. Bobby was 42 years old and he lived at Castle Mountain in the Betheltown area of Westmoreland. Now, what we're learning is that Bobby, he was what you call a whacker man, meaning Bobby, he would go around and cut yards using a weed whacker. Apart from that, Bobby, he was associated with a well-known scammer or chopper in the area. It is said that Bobby, he was the man who would sort out things for the chopper on the road. As a result, that chopper, he bought Bobby a motorbike. After a while, Bobby, he started telling the scammer that based on the amount of things that he was doing for him, he deserved a car. The scammer, he was of the view that Bobby's chest was too high and there was a falling out with him and Bobby. It is said that Bobby, he then started leaking many of the scammer's secrets. Bobby, he was last seen alive on Monday afternoon, May 26, about 4:30 at a shop in the Betheltown Square. Bobby, he was supposed to be out cutting yards on Tuesday, but he was not seen. Several calls to his cell phone went unanswered. Yesterday morning, Thursday, May 29. A family friend went and made checks at Bobby's house. Bobby's decomposing body was seen lying on its back on his bed in a pool of blood. He was dressed in a green underpants, a burgundy shorts, and a white t-shirt. The police, they were called, and when they inspected Bobby, he had received gunshot wounds to his forehead. When the police processed this crime scene, 3 9mm spent shells were recovered from the scene. The mayhem. So let me ask you something. Let me ask you something. Have you hit on the love button as yet? If you have not yet done so, remember to hit on it. Also, if you are over here watching our videos and you have not yet subscribed, hit on the subscribe button as also. Hit on the notification bell. Then click all so that whenever we drop a new video, you'll be one of the first to be notified. In the final report for today, that man on your screen, his name is Leroy West, but he was popularly known as Fishmouth. Later this year, on November 14, Fishmouth, he would be celebrating his 52nd birthday. Fishmouth was a bus driver who plied the route Montego Bay to Savannah Lamar, and he lived at Deans Valley in the Withorn police area of Westmoreland. Now, we did some digging, and this is what we found out. Fishmouth, he was involved in a relationship with a female. Her name is Pauline, and Pauline, she's living in the Deans Valley area. Persons are saying that Fishmouth, he was head over heels in love with Pauline. We are learning that a few days, if not a few weeks ago, Fishmouth and another bus driver, they had an argument which almost turned into a fight. The reason for that argument was that the bus driver, he was jeering Fishmouth that another bus driver broke him foot, meaning another bus driver take away Pauline from him. Follow me now. Pauline, she's the mother of a son. His name is Eric. Eric is a hoodlum. Eric, he has been to prison on at least 2 occasions before. We are told that Eric, he was first released from prison in about 2015 or 2016. It is not yet confirmed what he went to prison for, but I am hearing it's murder. In 2016, Eric, he was held by the police with an illegal gun and he was charged. While in custody at the Withorn police station lockup, Eric, he got into a dispute with another prisoner named Noel Price. Noel was killed and Eric, he was charged for Noel's murder. Eric, he was sentenced to prison for the illegal gun, but it is understood that Eric embossed the murder case. He was released from prison in either 2019 or 2020. Like I said, Pauline, who Fishmouth was involved in a relationship with, is Eric's mother. We are learning that yesterday, Thursday, May 29, both Pauline and Fishmouth, they were arrested and charged by the Withorn police. Pauline, she was charged for assault occasioning bodily harm, and Fishmouth, he was charged for the offense of unlawful wounding. It is said that both Pauline and Fishmouth, they were involved in a fight and both of them were injured. They were granted station bail to appear in court next week, Thursday, June 5. Last night, Thursday, May 29, about 8:30, gunshots were heard being fired in the Galloway area of Westmoreland. When persons went and made checks, Fishmouth, he was seen lying on his right side in a pool of blood beside the bus that he usually drives from Montego Bay to Savannah Lamar. The police, they were called, and when they inspected Fishmouth, he had received a single gunshot wound to his head. He died on the spot. The police, they have since taken Eric Fletcher into custody, and we are told that it is highly likely that Eric, he'll be charged for Fishmouth's murder. The mayhem continues. Blessed love, everybody.
Tell a friend for tell a friend for tell a friend about Popeye Newsling and KlL Blog TV. Like, subscribe and share. Quicksilver sing, if we just unite, what a country this will be. If we just unite, Jamaica live in unity. If we just unite, what a country this will be. If we just unite, Jamaica live in unity. Hey, crime it a mash up Jamaica. Criminals them a mash up Jamaica. Jamaicans mash up Jamaica. Oh Jamaica, me sweet Jamaica. Crime it a mash up Jamaica. Criminals them a mash up Jamaica. Jamaicans mash up Jamaica. Oh Jamaica, me sweet Jamaica. I coulda sunshine or rain. Jamaica, no problem, no pain. Rude boy them block out can't tame, but me want me country back. Give me country back. To the street and the lane, everybody them start complain. Bloodshed, what a shame, but me want me country back. Give me country back. Crime it a mash up Jamaica. Criminals them a mash up Jamaica. Jamaicans mash up Jamaica. Oh Jamaica, me sweet Jamaica. Crime it a mash up Jamaica. Criminals them a mash up Jamaica. Jamaicans mash up Jamaica. Oh Jamaica, me sweet Jamaica. Jamaica, Jamaica, the land of the sun. Jamaica become now the land of the gun. East and north and south when me turn. Country and town, man a pay blood a run. Murder, don't you baby me hear them a murder. Cut it out, tell them no gonna further. Man a dead like cans and bird, yeah. Who no listen them a word, yeah. Crime it a mash up Jamaica. Criminals them a mash up Jamaica. Jamaicans mash up Jamaica.